Hi dear students, I hope you are fine and well. Stay safe and pay attention for this lecture. In this lecture, we will talk about Sumif function, Averageif function, and Countif function. These three functions are very important to calculate how many items, we're going to talk about items now in this example, how many items I have sold in 2018 or any employee have sold. We're also going to see the average as well, the average of our sales for items in any year or by any employee. We're also going to use it for count the numbers of times the person sold 10 items if we have a condition. Now, what is the difference between Sumif, Averageif, and Countif from sum, average, and count functions? When do we use the Sumif, or when do we use the sum function? Now, as we know, sum function, it's an existing function. It's built in, a basic one. I'm going to use it only to add or do summation for any numbers that we have in our sheet or workbook. Now, when do we use if? We're going to use if we have a condition to solve or we have a logic test. And the result will be either true or false. Now, what did Excel do? They merged these two because sometimes I need to add or do summation to a specific year or a specific employee or a specific student or whatever I'm gonna face in my problem. Now, Excel just merged these two functions in one function like this. And they called it SUMIF. What is SUMIF? When do we use it? Now, I'm going to tell you when we're going to use it if we have an issue like this. Now, if we're going to see this table, we have a seller statistics, names for our employees, the year that they have sold these items, and number of items that every employee sold in each year. I had the total by using sum function, and I have seen that I have sold from 2015 to 2018 17 items. Now this issue, let's say my boss, my manager, my friend, whatever, my teacher told me to solve this according to this information that we have. What is this? Find the number of items sold in 2018. So I have a condition here. I'm telling the analyzer or the employee that is working, the person that is working on this work sheet, to find only the numbers of items that have been sold in 2018. Of course, it's easy for this table. You're going to tell me it's 9. We don't need to do SUMIF, or we don't need to calculate it by Excel. But if we have a list of 1,000 items or employees, what shall we do? Can't do it by yourself. So we need to use Excel and its functions. Now, because we have a condition sold in 2018, this is a condition, that means I need to use if, because if goes with conditions, and I want the numbers of items. I want to add all the number of items sold in 2018, so I need to do sum. So instead of doing them separately, we're going to use SUMIF. So when do we use SUMIF? If we have a condition in our question. Now, how do we use SUMIF? Equal, I prefer typing it instead of using fx. especially these functions. Double click on it, and what do we see? We have range, criteria, and sum range. These brackets are for optional arguments or parameters. Now, what is the range? From where shall I get the range? Now, I'm saying only 2018. So I need to search in the column that contains years only. So where is this? This is years only. So I'm going to select the column without the header, all the cells in this column, and make it as a range. Now what do we have? A criteria. 2018 is our criteria. We have two kinds of type. We can do double quotes 2018 and like this, but I prefer to do it by cell reference. 2018 our criteria, so click here on 2018, comma, the sum range. Now we're going to go to the sum range. What is the sum range? Number of items. This is number of items. So select all the number of items, close the brackets, and click on enter. As we can see, this is 9. This is 9, like this. So let's check. Yes, in 2018, 9 items have been sold. By whom? We don't need to know now, because our question is only, our issue is only about sold in 2018. Now if I'm going to change this one to 2017, that's why I tell you, use cell reference always. We have only 2. Control Z, and we're going back. This is about the sum if function. It's very easy, but you need to pay attention for it. Now the second example here is a bit different. It's not a bit different really, but let's check it. I'm going to change this one and make it sold by Ahmed or Sally. We're going to move this, we're going to move this, and let's see. First of all, let's see the table. I have name of employees, the year, number of laptops, number of mobiles, and I have total for all items. I'm going to do sum from here. Now I have to go to my issue, my notice, whatever my problem is. Find the number of laptops sold in 2017. Now this one is the same as the first example, but we're not going to go for total for all. I have only laptops I need. So, and this is a condition because I have a condition here. So this is sum if because I have a condition. Now equals sum if, like this. What is the range? The range, because it's our criteria is 2017, so I need to search in the column that contains the years only. Select it all. 2017, click on the cell 2017. Now what is the sum range? Sum range is laptops, so I'm going to go for laptops. We're not going to go for mobiles. We're not going to go for total because we are only searching for laptops. Close the bracket and let's check. Is it really 8? 2017, 8, and that's right. You can see a sum from here. Find the number of mobiles sold by Sally. So this one is a condition as well, so we're going to use sum if. What is the range? Because now it's about name of employees, I'm going to select the range as the cells or the column that contains the name of employees, like this one, comma. We're searching about Sally. Our criteria is, what is the sum range? It's mobiles, like this. Close the bracket, press enter, and we can see Sally only sold 3 items in 2017. These are the examples of sum if function. Now we're going to go to average if, and Countif. Going back to this table, I have employer company and I have several statistics. This is the employee, the year, number of laptops, number of mobiles, and total of items. These are the name of our employees, years that they have sold the items, how many mobile laptops, how many mobiles, how many total items. Of course, we're going to go for summation here. Now, let's do it together. Find the numbers of laptops sold in 2007. So this is a condition, equal sum if. What is the range? 2007, the year. Come. I'm searching for 2007, click. What do I need? Laptops. Just easy as this. I have 11 items. What is the second question? Find the number of items sold by base 2. So this is also a condition. I'm going to go for sum if. What is the range? The range is the name of employees. So going to the column of name of employees, comma. I'm searching for base tune. This is base tune, comma. What is the sum range of items? So all of it, and click. 32 items that base tune have sold in his in all the years that are mentioned from 2007 to 2010. Find the average of laptops sold before 2009. For 2009. Now, because we have before, we cannot select the cell reference now. Now, because I said average and I have a condition, here we're going to use the function average if. Average if has the same syntax of the sum if function. So when I'm saying average if, you're going to use the same arguments, parameters, range, criteria, and average range. So equal average if, what do we have? We have range. Now, because it's 2009, we're going to go 4 years, comma. What do we have here? We have before 2009, but first we need double quotes before 2009 and close it, comma. What is the average range? It's for laptops, and just click. 3.6 is the average of laptops sold before 2009. Now find the average of laptops sold after 2008. So we're also going to go for average if. We have the range, it's also years, comma, double quotes, after 2008, comma, and what is the average range? It's also laptops. And we have 5.5 is the average of laptops sold after 2008. Find the average of items sold by Tim. Now, here we're also going to use equal average if. Now the range is what? I need Tim, so name of employees. This is my range, comma. Sold by whom? Tim, comma. So this is criteria. Items, all the items. It didn't say laptops or mobiles. So Tim has sold 8 items from 2007 to 2010. count the number of times that persons or employees here sold 10 items and above. Now, if I said count the numbers like this, if I say count the numbers of items, you're going to use only count. But if we're going to go for this one, we're going to complete it. Count the number of items that persons or employees have sold 10 items and above. So here is our condition. When we go for a condition, we have to use an if. And I'm saying count, so we're going to use the other function, we call it count if. But here we have only two arguments or parameters and values that we need to calculate the count if. What are they? First of all, the range. Now I'm calling the items. What is the range here? The range is total of items. And what is the criteria? Sold greater than 9, but double quotes, greater than 9, just like this. Close the bracket. I can see we have 4 items that have been sold which are greater than 9 items. Let's check 1, 2, 3, and 4. What else do we have here? Find the maximum number of items that are sold by a person. So this one is only a max function. We can search it from here and select all of these. You can see we have 14. Find the minimum, and minimum is only an existing function. It's very easy, and just select like this. So this is all about the average if, the sum if, and the count if functions. Now we can go for quiz. We have another function, we call it round if. Sorry, it's not round if, round up, and round down will be in the next lesson. I hope this lesson was useful for you. If you have any questions, you can comment. I will reply for you. See you in next lesson. Have a nice day.